One day after Mexican special forces took out El Mencho, Mexican authorities are providing more information about the operation, dispelling rumors, and providing updates on the status of retaliation from the cartel. Let's get into it. So, the head of the Jalisco New Generation cartel, whose real name was Nemesio Aseguera Cervantes, was killed in a shootout yesterday. Now, Mexican officials say they were able to find El Mencho by tracking one of his girlfriends to a romantic getaway, and when special forces moved in, they were met with heavy gunfire by cartel gunmen. Now, El Mencho was wounded in the firefight and died while being flown to a hospital in Mexico City. Mexican authorities and the White House confirmed that U.S. intelligence agencies provided intelligence to help locate the kingpin, but some right-wing pundits are claiming that the U.S. Delta Force troops were on the ground. Yeah, no. Mexican officials have confirmed that this is completely false. This is a Mexican military operation from start to finish, and the U.S. simply provided complementary intelligence. Now, El Mencho's death set off waves of retaliation in several Mexican states. Cartel members set up over 250 roadblocks. They burned cars and buses to stop security forces from controlling the situation. There were some reports that there were tourists taken hostage, but Mexican authorities confirmed that that was completely false. People were also up in arms about a Costco in Jalisco burning down for whatever reason, but yeah, that turned out to be false. Now, cars in the parking lot were burned, but the Costco itself is perfectly fine for those of you that were so worried about it. Now, there were some flight disturbances as a result of the cartel's temper tantrum. Flights in and out of Guadalajara and Puerto Vallarta were canceled or delayed, and the U.S. Embassy issued a shelter-in-place warning for Americans in several Mexican states, including Jalisco, Baja California, and some of these included Cancun and Tulum too. Now, sadly, 25 National Guard troops were killed in separate attacks, along with dozens of cartel gunmen, Mexican National Guard troops. Now, by Monday morning, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said the situation had mostly calmed down, roadblocks have been cleared, and flights are expected to resume normal operations in the next few days. Airlines like United, Delta, and American are offering travel waivers for passengers with trips booked to the affected areas, and officials are urging anyone traveling to Mexico to monitor local news, follow the guidance of local authorities, and check with your airline before heading to the airport. This is a developing story, and I'll do my best to keep you updated as more information becomes available.